And on and on and on. Hey everybody, back again with a guitar lesson this time. I don't know what kind of crossover I have from people watching my Merlin videos to those watching my guitar lessons, if it's the same people or if it's different. So let me just start saying it's bloody freaking hot outside. I have AC in the bedroom, so I'm recording in the bedroom with the AC running. So if the background noise is the AC going, I'm not turning it off. It's too freaking hot. Guitar lessons, my last one. I think we're almost at 9,000 views on that thing. Like that's not heard of on my channels. I have a few high view ones like that. High view for me. But oh my god, thank you guys. That was unexpected. I did a Merlin lesson tonight, which will be up tomorrow. This one should be up tomorrow as well. And I want to do another guitar lesson just because I want to do a bunch of guitar lessons. But being this is a Merlin channel for the Seagull Merlin, I feel guilty if I sit down and do guitar lessons without doing a Merlin video, because it's a Merlin channel. So I know it's in my head. I should just do whatever the hell I want. It's my channel, but I feel guilty. So I've been wanting to do a guitar lesson for a while, but I had nothing to figure it out for the Merlin. So, and then I just want to do something fun tonight. So instead of going into something Carter style, I want to do one of my favorite songs. This one was Tennessee Flattop Box, Johnny Cash, and even better, Roseanne Cash. That Roseanne Cash version was something else. It was actually my dad's favorite song growing up, which turns into one of my favorite songs, right? That's just kind of how it goes. Let's bring the camera up. So we got two chords, A and E. There's a D in there as well during the break, but you're doing the break, so you don't need to know that part. So the intro we'll get to in a second. We're gonna start with the turnaround, that lead lick part, because that's where the intro comes from. That's the hardest part. And then we'll go into everything else, how the song is put together. So the lead part. Alright. So it's one of those ones that probably sounds harder than it actually is. Why is my tripod all loose here? I had everything packed up. I think it's this thing. No. I don't know. I'll fix that later. I had everything packed up because my place was for sale, sold. I'm actually moving soon. And I just had everything put away, so nothing's set up properly anymore. So that lead lick is probably one of those things that it's one of those things that sound harder than it actually is. When you break it down piece by piece, it's not that bad. It is difficult, but it's not as difficult as it sounds. So we'll start it out with what we're doing to run into it. So you're starting on your 5th string, your A string open, and you're running up into your 4th string. Do that 3 times. Open, 2, 4, open on your 4th. Yeah, because your low is your 6th. Yeah, so we're counting from the bottom. I always screw that up. I don't know why. I've been playing 25 years and I still do that. So 5th open, 2nd fret, 4th fret, 4th string open. And then from there, you don't do that last note. Yeah, you do. Sorry. So you do it 3 times, and then you go 4th string on your 4th fret. So You guys all see that? It's easier for me just to slow it down to call it out. As soon as I start calling it out, I kind of lose it. Next part is that slide up. Now, okay, so I go back and forth. Should it be a slide, or should it be a hammer-on? I think it sounds better with a slide. So you're on your, I'll call this part out. Your second and third string, you're on the first fret on both of them, and you're sliding up to your second fret. And then on your fourth string, second fret. And then so you do that twice. Slide up, open, third string, fourth fret, third string, second fret, third string, open. And then you do it again. And then you do it twice, and the second time you roll back down to your A. Now when you go into that, you run down to your A. So you're doing like a power chord. You're doing right here. So basically, just those two strings. Well, when I do it, I do three strings. So you're doing your A. So open, fifth, second, fourth, second, third. But then with this finger here, you're going third string, fourth fret to get that pull off. And then you do that like 3 or 4 times. Well, I'll figure that out in a second. And then you go into your alternate picking. So let's leave that muting out of there. Let's let that siren go by. Friggin' all that noise. Okay, so that's your lead lick. Now, with that lead lick, when we do that run up, you can double those up. So you can do the straight run, or you can double them. So basically the open and the second fret are doubled. It just gives you an option. I go back and forth on that, on which way I want to do it. Alright, so it gives me a bad angle. Let's go back. So the song itself, 2 chords, A and E. So you're just doing E. Back to the A, and then you do a run up. So it's one of those straight. You go to the A first, then you run up to the A. It makes no sense, but it does make sense. The alternate picking. So in the A, you're going high, low. When you go to your E, you're going low, high. Now, when I'm doing that, I like to throw in a little bit of Willie's hammer on E there. Willie, I call it Willie because he does it in a lot of his songs. So when you're doing this, it's your fifth, you're in your E on your 5th string 2nd fret. You kind of just lift and hammer it back on. So that's, you do AE, 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 and then into your lead, and then you got you go through 3 times. So you do your verse, lead, verse, lead, verse, lead. Now the intro is all based off the lead lick. So instead of doing the run in, you pretty much go right into it. So you go 2, okay, on your 4th fret, 2, 4th string, 2nd fret, 4th fret, yeah, so that's your lead intro. You go straight into that. So basically you're just running right into that slide up. And then you walk down to your A and you do that pull off. That's how the song starts. Now that's where, for me, the song starts to sound really good, when you start getting those percussion hits in. You can actually even do it during the lead. I'm not going to go into too much detail because that's just going to take practice and timing with your hand. I should show you the way I do it, and then you can play off that. And it does work during the lead too. So let's. That's pretty much the song. And then at the end of the song, you finish the. On your last turnaround, last lick, you go back to that. And the way I do it just like Roseanne on the record. I kind of fade it. That's pretty much, that's the whole song. Okay, so those percussion hits. I'm just going to do the whole song all the way through with percussion hits, including the leads. The intro, no. The intro I do normal. gonna do the whole song, but it just keeps going from there to there. And to be honest, it's been a while since I did those percussion hits. Freaking, I don't have my calluses on my picking hand anymore. It's starting to hurt. But that's it. Tennessee Flattop box. Like I've said in the past, I don't intend my guitar lessons to be beginner quality. Does that make sense? Beginner level. I'm not gonna go into technique and all that. I'm expecting that people who find these lessons are somewhat there already. Yeah, and for me that's more just because I'm lazy. I just don't want to go into too much detail. That's what I find hard about doing the Carter stuff. I want to do more, but there's so much in there that just to sit down and break it down, it's almost like I have to fake record these a few times over and over again just to get, because when I start explaining what I'm doing while I'm doing it, I lose what I'm doing. I'm having trouble with that, so I think I gotta actually prepare stuff. That's a scary thought, me preparing anything for these videos. Practice, patience, have fun. We'll see you guys next time.